Another one of our candidates just got over the Tappan Zee Bridge, or whatever. Surprise, surprise, bad traffic. So if you have the time to answer more questions that people want to ask, be happy to.
Good evening. My question is for blacks and Hispanics. Do you have any plans or strategies to win over that vote? Because most of people of color, like myself, pretty much drink the Kool-Aid of the Democratic Party. So I just want to know if you have any strategy or want to develop any strategies to do that.
I'm going to flatter you. And I'm going to say my message to a Hispanic community or an African American community or a Cuban community or any other community is going to be the same message that I offer to any community in New York. New York is in a world of hurt. You are now seeing the fruits of a dysfunctional government in a failing socialist state. It hurts everybody. It hurts everybody. And my message to all New Yorkers is that there is a better course and a better way to do things here. This is my objection to Senator Schumer. He wants to do to an entire country what the politicians have done to New York State. Anybody here think that New York State is working well?
No.
Anybody think that the excessive levels of taxation and spending in New York is helping anyone?
No.
Does anyone think that our schools are thriving because we are borrowing billions upon billions of dollars every year in New York State, and that our bond ratings are now close to junk status? And how many days late is our state budget now?
40-something.
Yeah. All right. Why can't they pass a budget? No money. Well, the adults up there in Albany don't want to tell anybody no. So they're not saying anything to anybody. So, in short, that's the same message. We're all being hurt by excessive taxation. We're going to be hurt even more if Senator Schumer gets his way with his cap and tax bill. He was instrumental in ramming this health care bill down the throats of the American people and New Yorkers. Ladies and gentlemen, watch out. Your insurance premiums are about to skyrocket, and your taxes are about to go up. I don't know who that helps. Not to mention, and the thing that scares me about my children and your children, is this tsunami of red ink that is coming down the pipe, $10 to $13 trillion over the next 10 years. This is the scary part to me. Anybody watched what has happened to Greece? Anybody noticed that what happened last weekend in Germany after Merkel said Germany will take the lead role in bailing out Greece? She lost the upper house of Parliament. Her party was defeated in the upper house because the masses in Germany said, no, make them fix this problem on their own because they got themselves into it. Guess who is now being asked to foot the bill?
We are, not being asked, we are.
Now, let me ask the question. 10 years from now, when we have $13 trillion in new debt, who's going to bail us out?
We're speaking Chinese.
Chinese. There you go. And that is the scary thing. We'll have to go to the Chinese because they got $2 trillion of our money, and we're going to be asking them to borrow, take more of it. Well, guess what? This is what happens to all the great empires of the world. When they borrow excessively, they end up having to either devalue their currency, default on their debts, or what may happen in our case is we will cede to the Chinese the power to raise interest rates on our credit cards, our cars, and our home mortgages. We will cease being the great country we are.
Or will it have value at the top? Which
Oh,
is going to be very painful.
that's the real agenda here. All right, now, anybody ever heard of the French or the Roman or the Ottoman or the British Empire? All right, empires no more, right? What killed them? They socialized their economies, they instituted this value-added tax, and they starved their armies with it. If you don't have a strong military, you are not a superpower. That's just it. Yes, sir.
Where do you stand on missile defense right now when you see the missile system being disarmed?
Missile defense is yes.
And Obama starting to disarm us slowly?
Slowly and surely, yes, he is. And his agenda does scare me to death. We're now at 3.5% of GDP in the military. It's the lowest level.
I have more of a statement to make than a question to ask you, and I wish you all the luck in the world. New York got like $4 billion. I give the Democrats a lot of credit. They're very slick operators. They got like $4 billion stimulus in New York State. Our beloved governor up there gave welfare people 10% increase for 3 years, 30%. Spent over $2 billion on food stamps. You know, give it to these, some people don't need it, you give it to them, but a lot of people don't. And, you know, they're slick operators, they're gonna keep these people on a dole and to get their votes. What would you do? What the Republicans, the Independents, the Tea Party, we gotta change their train of thought, these people, you know. I worked for the county for 28 years, and I've seen generation after generation on welfare. There was no incentive to go out and get a job. You know, and under this administration, it's getting worse. Well, 50% of the people don't pay federal income tax now.
I would assert, just in comment.
It's hard to overcome them odds when people are just sitting back and going into the mailbox every, third of the month and getting a check.
I think there is a line somewhere, sir, where an effort to help people who are on their knees, and I believe that
Absolutely pays for
and
help.
also
Absolutely.
a snare in which they can never escape. And in some parts of this country, I think we have passed that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.